Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Rimworld. Today in history, the first Nobel Prizes were awarded, and we also started playing some Rimworld again. How's it going, everybody? So, we are back on our colony, just cranking it out. Tay is running around and doing the business. So we've actually got some stuff getting built, slowly but surely. Got a electric tailor bench. We do have a wooden stonecutter's table. And I'm kind of looking around and realizing that I have failed to put in something very important, something near and dear to my heart. We need a research bench. We don't have one. And it's gonna be difficult to fit one into our current situation. Just due to just the absolute utter size of the thing. What I'm thinking we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to put in a research bench just for now inside our new warehouse. That bench will need to have a stool. We're actually going to crank out stools for all of our little workspaces. Oh hey, we're back and immediately going to sleep. That's what I get for saving and finishing an episode near nighttime. We get to have a nice leisurely time talking together. How's everybody doing? Doing good. Interestingly enough, the thing I struggle with the most a lot of the time is banter. And you would think that it would be easy to just kind of banter on. Oh, here's what I'm doing in the game. But that's not terribly interesting a lot of the time. A lot of the time what you want to hear is some off-the-cuff banter, some just discussions about things that are going on through the day. And, I mean, that can also be boring as well when you're a boring person, frankly. Second. Alright, sorry about that. We're vomiting on our corn, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we need to get this built out. She's doing her best, though. Yeah, it's hard to get that banter going. A lot of the times with Twitch streaming, which we're not Twitch streaming this, we're going straight to YouTube, simply because my schedule right now is not really allowing for Twitch streaming. I only really have an hour or two that I could really use to record in a day, and that's just no fun for anybody. Like, oh, cool, he's streaming for like an hour during a really unfortunate time. But without that, without the audience to kind of discuss with, it feels like it's a little harder to kind of get that really interesting banter going. Can you please stop vomiting literally everywhere? Could you also clean the vomit that you have expunged onto the ground? Thank you. Insanity. Just walking around vomiting everywhere like a crazy person. When it comes down to recording, I find myself automatically falling back on just kind of discussing what's going on screen, which for the people who are kind of using this as a podcast or ASMR, number one, you could do better. I'm kidding, please stay. But also number two, like, that's just not going to be interesting to anyone who's actually watching. Like, you can see what's going on. You're following the movements. You don't always necessarily understand why some of it is happening, but it's happening in front of you, like, obviously. So how do you fix that, right? How do you get better or get good at just random commentary? I don't know if I really have the answer to that. I'm working on it, though. We'll figure it out together, hopefully. I want to make this as interesting as possible for anyone who has come by, but it is difficult. For me. Maybe not for everybody else. Alright. So wind turbine is definitely not punching out much in the way of electricity right now. Frustrating. Chop this wood. There's some wood to chop. I'm going to take control of her for a minute. and force some more cutting, just because I'm tired of her cutting one tree and taking it back. Like, you can do more than that, I promise. Her mood has actually been really good lately. I'm very happy with that. Wood is on the ground. 5. Like, her recreation is satisfied. She's naked and it's kind of a gross environment, but that's all super understandable. I would love to remediate that ASAP, but we're not going to be able to do anything until this cotton gets grown and until this tailor bench gets finished. Okay, so we're going to turn off the power for now. We are going to ask her to make a t-shirt and some pants and a parka and a cowboy hat. I think that's good to start. And now, once we get some cotton together, which we should be getting some cotton very soon, we will, gonna make ourselves some clothes. See, we've already got cotton coming in. So we're gonna repower that, that bench, I think. And then she is gonna tailor at a 2. I think. Craft at a 3. I may force her to do this because I really want it done. Obviously, I want her to re-sow the area. Let's turn that back off for now. Not going to be using it right away. You construct. Yeah, I need you to finish growing. I would love you to get some construction done pretty soon. That would be amazing for me. Plants are going up. I know it just hit 7 pretty shortly ago. Once it hits 8, we're actually going to be able to have her go out and grow this heal root zone. And having that constant supply of medicine will be excellent. Getting dark again. You're going to be able to finish planting all this? That is the main question. I think so. Yeah. Got it. Excellent. All right, what are you doing? Okay, you can play a little bit. But what I really want you to do, not gonna lie, I want you to tailor. Work on that t-shirt. And then I would also like her to finish the pants, and then we can talk about canceling that workout. The hat and the parka are definitely important, and I want them done, but they do not have to be done right now. You can go put on those clothes whenever. I know, like, you're super pissed off that you're naked, which is understandable. That being said, maybe go get unnaked by wearing these clothes. Do we have enough wood? No. More wood. Wood. Wood is a problem. We need wood. Luckily, with as much vegetables as we have right now, we don't have to go hunting for meat right away. It is not a necessary venture for us. I'm not saying that we do not want it at all, but it is not a requirement. Let's speed that up a little bit. Definitely want to get finished with the sleeping. Overall, I think things are going great. I have minor complaints. Like, all my complaints are super minor. Like when you really look at the grand scheme of what we got going on, it's great. Need warm clothes. I understand that. That's why we're going to make that parka at some point. That's definitely a thing that we want. Okay, so we do have clothes now. We are not naked, so that mood modifier is gone. It is no longer naked brutality, it is simply brutality. All of this corn is pretty much ready to go. That is excellent news. We are harvesting rice. it's so much work for a single colonist. It's actually kind of bonkers how much work it actually is. Alright, so this is now an indoor area again. Excellent. I would like her to finish up this zone ASAP. It's my desire. Why is that the way you handled that? Whatever. That's fine. I disagree with the pathing there, but I understand. Roofing that off. So, that is now our stockpile zone. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. We're going to shrink that zone just a little bit. Shrink it right there, and we'll shrink it right there. Everything else can be stockpile for now. I do want you to build one lamp right there. That would make me very happy. Alright, so now this is just like a straight up kitchen. Right? Workshop. That's fine. It can be a workshop. I'm not picky. Build some plants here just for some beautification. Later on, we may kill one of those and use that space for like a heater. I think that would be good use of the space. Alright, batteries will also go in here most likely. Just a small spot for batteries, unless I just want to make like an actual battery shelter right in this corner. You know, have you ever thought about who actually determined that we would be, you know, whoever determined electricity, number one, like, obviously genius. And it wasn't just, I know that the general idea is, oh, Ben Franklin, blah, 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 blah. Oh, give me 1 second, I will be right back. Okay, my apologies, I'm back. I had to answer a question. Still have work emails coming in. But, yeah, so, from what I remember, Benjamin Franklin didn't actually discover electricity. He just discovered that lightning had the properties of electricity, I believe, by doing his little kite trick. We have frozen. Why have we frozen? Come on, don't do this to me. And we have unfrozen. Excellent. So there's a medieval tournament going around. Or going on. I could get some silver light plate armor and a uranium plate helmet. Having someone with high melee accuracy would be an advantage. So let's go take a look at this. We're going to generate the planet for the first ever time. And we're going to take a look at what we could go do. Now, she does not have a strong melee weapon. She has the bow, but she does have good melee. So I'm wondering, is sending her out there, number one, our food should stay pretty much okay until she gets back. This is also going to give our crops time to just randomly grow. And we do have the opportunity to get some good stuff out of it. The problem is, how long would it take to get there? We're going to find out. Form caravan. Down to here. It would take her 4 days. And if I were to send her down there, even with the food that we have, we have unlimited food. Huh. Really? If I took her, we have 6.9 days worth of food. I think that's fine. You know what? We're gonna go crazy. Get out of here, you crazy kid. So we're gonna try to do this simply because of the fact of if she manages to get down there and do well in the tournament, we could come out of here with some great armor. This could also just get us killed. It could very well just get us killed, to be completely honest, and that would be the end of this amazing run, which I don't want. But who dares wins? So it's going to be a little boring, actually, for a little bit, simply because all we have here is the map. What I am going to actually do is I'm just going to go ahead and pause the recording, because she has 4 days of travel before she even gets down there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording for now, and I will unpause it if anything interesting happens or if we get there. Have a 5% average mood in the colony. Yo, you know what? There's no mood in the colony because there's no colonists there right now. That is currently a problem. Zoom in. Yeah, there are no colonists here right now, so there's obviously not a mood. So I will go ahead and pause, and I will be back once something or nothing occurs. Welcome back, everybody. We are almost there to the medieval tournament. I don't know exactly how this is going to go, if they're going to be there for a couple of days, if it just auto-resolves. We're going to find out together. So the tournament is being hosted. There are 3 other competitors in the tournament, all eager to have a chance at winning. Let's participate. My champion is Tay, whose odds are good. She won the tournament. That's amazing. So she gained goodwill. She got silver plate armor and a uranium plate helmet. 6,000 melee experience. She easily surpassed Cubby's swordsmanship and courage, beat Shaky's swordsmanship, and handily dominated Josh's swordsmanship. That's amazing. So we are going to take her, and we're going to go home. Amazing. Yep, enter the colony. It's going to take you about 3.9 days, which is about how much food you have. So head on your way, and we're going to go ahead and pause one more time. Alright, so we are on our way back to the colony, and I'll go ahead and tell you now, regrettably, I am going to have to cut the recording short for today. I've got some important stuff that has just come up, but I don't want to lose any of the progress that we have. So I am going to go ahead and make a save. This is going to be A's E House HS3. We're going to save that. I will go ahead and get us back to the colony before the next episode, and then we'll just kind of enjoy ourselves from there. So thank you for everybody for watching, and I will see you next time on the Rim. Bye, everybody.